What's up, everyone? I'm Vanessa Claire, Quantum Tarot Artist. Welcome back to my channel. This video is for all my Virgos, all my Sun, Moon, Rising Virgos, and all my cross-stalking Virgos. That's just someone who knows a Virgo who's here to see what's up. So what's up, stalker? All right, so before we get into it, I like to start off every single reading with my intentions. So I'm going to set my intentions that I get clear, clairvoyant, quantum messages from the universe that resonates with each and every single one of you and gives you all the guidance that you're looking for, and that we learn a thing or two about quantum mechanics and esoteric thinking in the process, and that we have fun, because if we're not having fun, then what the fuck is the point? Am I right? I'm right. All right, so we start off every single reading also with an oracle card, and what it does is it heads the reading, gives me guidance, tells me what we're saying, thinking, feeling according to our chakras, and one fell right out for you. All right, it's problems resolved, third eye and throat chakra, Virgo. Lapis lazuli. All right, now when your third eye opens, you know shit through intuition. All right, now when you just I feel like when you just know a thing and you just say it and speak up on it, it tends to solve your problems. It's one of those things where you just knew it. I say I because, we are one, but you just know it and you say it. And then next thing you know, it just sets off something in someone else's brain, and it starts solving the problems. They're all around you. You know, you just working off of each other. Problems resolved. Lapis lazuli. When I get this card, it means that I'm going to get a significant message in my everyday tarot. So let's see what messages we have for you, Virgo. We have the Three of Cups and the Nine of Swords. Freaking yourself out over your friends. Could also mean being single. Freaking yourself out over the singleness. Think it's way worse than what it actually is. No, it's your friend circle. Freaking yourself out over your single friends? What's that? Let's see what messages we have for Virgo, please and thank you. All right, the King of Swords. And I definitely saw him when I was shuffling. He's a universal truth speaker. You cannot lie to this motherfucker. He knows when facts are facts are facts. He knows when you're lying and he knows when you're not. He knows the truth. He just, I want to say through vibrations, right? I love the King of Swords. Why? Because the King and the Queen of Swords are just badasses, and they just speak truths. They're real, and they don't give a fuck what anyone else thinks, because it is what it is. Facts, all right? Now, the star in the middle, which represents you, Virgo. All right, the star, it's kind of a big deal. When it comes out on the table, in any single one of my decks, man, it's just written in the stars, it's supposed to be. But when she's in reverse, that means that there's low self-esteem involved, knowing that you can do it. It's inside of you, but you don't see the beauty of yourself yet, all right? And I say yet because I feel like there's some serious beauty in this. All right, the High Priestess, it's knowing and intuition. You have this bitch knows the difference between reality and non-reality. All right, and it's clarified by the Ten of Cups in reverse, Ace of Wands in reverse, to the Five of Wands. All right, facts. All right, I feel like the color of outer of lies, the King of Swords to the Five of Wands, and it starts fights. Universal truth speaker. Just people like this, when they just call it how they see it, they know how it is. Like, they can tell when you're lying, and they're gonna be like, yeah, well, yeah, you can say that all you want, but the facts are the facts are the facts. You want to explain this? And you can't, you can't lie. This person is right all the time. Like, it's a universal truth speaker. Facts. To the Five of Wands, though, it's just, I feel like this person tends to cause a lot of fights because of that, okay? People cannot handle the truth. And when you walk around telling everyone facts, people don't like that shit. People do not like that shit. So, I feel like there's a resistance to something here in the middle. It is, why are we losing this self-esteem? What's this low self-esteem and not thinking that it'll work? The Chariot in reverse, and read it. Might be dealing with the Cancer. All right. Connect with your inner strength and willpower to move forward. Your motivation comes within, not from an external source. You cannot control everything. Sometimes it's best to loosen your grip. Now, I haven't thought of this in a long time, but I used to when I first started doing tarot. I thought of this card as like, you know, the person standing in front of like a tidal wave and just like in awe of it. And like, wow, it's so big. And then the fucking thing knocks him over and drags him out into fucking ocean. And water represents emotion. All right. I feel like it's like allowing the water to take over you and drag you out to sea, and letting the current just drag you, like keep you afloat, you know what I mean? Just floating instead of trying to fight the current. You're going with the current. All right. And I feel like that might be what is causing this low self-esteem. Just going with the flow so much, yo. Going with the flow so much, yo. Let me see. I want to look at one more thing. I want to look at this one more time. Your motivation comes within, not from an external source. You cannot control everything. Sometimes it's best to loosen your grip. All right. The High Priestess to the Ten of Cups in reverse. Not feeling connections, family. What's this? You seek greater harmony and connection with your relationships. And there's a High Priestess. That's to the High Priestess. Is knowing that these people around you are matching your values. And do they match what you have created in your daily life? If not, create alignment by seeking out better relationships with others and yourself. Intuitional. To the High Priestess, bitch knows what's up. It's crossing this truth speaker too. So, okay, let's clarify this. I want to clarify this before 2 at once. So it's definition of crazy. Doing the same thing over and over and over again. It's recognizing the pattern. So I feel like this is one of those things where like this universal truth speaker here, I feel like they pick up on truths by picking up on your patterns. They're a people watcher. They know. You can't lie to this. Can't lie to this fucking person. Therefore, I feel like just there's so much resistance though in the middle, which represents you. So one more card. That's the Six of Swords in reverse. You're resisting change and seek what's familiar, even though it's not in your best interest. This change may not have been your choice either. Go within, reaffirm to yourself why you need to make this transition. It's coming out of your own fucking skin here, because I feel like facts are facts. And also the Six of Swords represents what you know, a thing you can't unknow it. And it's standing on top of the King of Swords. So that universal truth speaker, whatever the fuck they said to you, which caused fight, don't like it or whatever. It's true though. You're resisting it though, and you want to go back to it constantly. So, all right, let's see. Let's get into them and their side of the story. This deck represents them and their side of the story, Virgo. When I say them, it can mean a lot of different people. It's whoever you think of when I speak, all right? All right, I just saw the Hermit, 3 of Cups. The Tower, the Ace of Cups, all right? This person's very reserved. One of your friends, very reserved. 3 of Cups, Hermit, friend circle, reserved. Tower. They're having some mad realizations here on what the King of Wands. Actively pursuing their passions, their hustle. To the 3 of Pentacles in the middle, which represents them working up by themselves because they can't work with other people. They have a hard time working in like a group of people, so they work alone. All right. To the Ace of Cups. This person is probably your soulmate. Ace of Cups, it represents love and like soulmate connections and just feeling absolutely full of fucking love and good vibes. I'm gonna read it before I get ahead of myself, because there's always something. You're filled with happiness, joy, and bliss. Creative opportunities are abundant. There may be new love, friendships, or even art projects available to them at this point, and I feel like they're ready to get their hustle on too. So that the Prince of Cups in reverse, feeling kind of upset though. They're ready to. This is weird. I feel like they want to like. I feel like it's a person who is very, like, to themselves. This just fell out sideways. This is a person who usually works by themselves. They don't fuck around. They have their hustle. They actively pursue it. They stand up. They get the job done. They do what they have to do to make their fucking money in the middle. That's their focus. It's their own money. And I want to say how they have a hard time working with other people. That's why they work by themselves. The Ace of Cups, they're full of love though. And the Prince of Cups though. And emotion. This person, sulky, moody, jealous, kind of like getting all up in their feels, and I feel like it's because they don't know what to do right now about work. Something's not working. It's sideways. It could go up, it could go down. I mean, this could be a bad idea. What's the bad idea? What's this? Ace of Wands, the Eight of Cups. Should I stay or should I go? I feel like they want to in my eyes, in my mindset, it's like they want to like approach you to work with you on something, but they are so independent. They are even like, ugh, but they love you but they're like, ugh. That's why the whole sulky, moody, jealous on top of like these two cards right here. That's why they're on top of each other. I feel like I'm gonna say I feel like they don't want to get like their heart broken and get fucked over because they're so strong, like independent and working by that. They have their own hustle. They have their thing. It's like, all right. So let's clarify that the High Priestess in reverse. There's an intuition here. I'm gonna read it. This bitch knows what's up. This bitch. And all right. Let go of ego and fear and learn to trust your intuition and go within and listen to your inner voice. They are, even though they don't want to, they're going to do it. Because I feel like they see something that they can't, I want to say they actually do, they love you. The Ace of Cups, that's soulmate shit. And I feel like that because of that, they're like, nah. Yeah. Let's get advice. All right, because I haven't clarified this King of Wands. Clarify this King of Wands. What's the hustle? What's the hustle that they're talking about? The Three of Cups. And it landed on the OG deck. I feel like you're an old friend to them. You're an old friend. That's the friend circle, the hustle with the old friends, the OGs, the G's, they're looking for like solid grounding, like someone that they know that they can trust, that's been there for years and years and years. And I feel like Tower, you're it, and that Tower, they're realizing, they're like, fuck, like, you know how like even people who work for themselves work with other people, and I feel like this person's coming to that realization. And they, out of all the people in the world, I feel like you're the OG. That's who they tell you. Your friend circle. That's you. That's the Eight of Wands. And now they're like, whoosh, movement on it to the Ten of Wands, to working. It's exhausting them because they're like, but Tower's on the table. They know it might change their life, and it puts this right up. It makes these ideas that they don't know, puts fire into them and makes it work. Okay, so I feel like if this makes this much sense to them, I don't know. Let's get some advice here. Let's see what you think. Let's see what the world the world thinks. That's the thing. I think that's what you think, is you care about what the world thinks, which is weird. What's up? Anyways. All right, moving fuck on. Let's get some advice for Virgo, please and thank you. Advice for Virgo, please and thank you. It's the Six of Cups. That's crushes, fond memories. That's the Six of Swords. Resisting change, seeking what's familiar. Once you know a thing, though, you can't unknow it. You just, Six of Coins. 666 on the table. Big facts. That it's not as bad as you fucking think it is. I feel like this is a family. This is like someone from the past. That is, I feel like, back in, like, you're resisting the change, you're seeking for what's familiar, but once you know a thing, you can't unknow it. Into the Six of Coins, it's an equal give and fair, take, balance. See how they are handing back and forth the envelope? It's like, I scratch your back, you scratch my back. This is family. This is like, look up sixes so you can, in spirituality, okay? Man is 5 and the devil is 6, then that must make me 7. Therefore, okay, so also, it's one of those numbers where it is assumed to be The devil. 6. That's bad. No, actually. No. That's actually, 6 is very good. And it means connections and coming together and family and love and just greatness. All right. The 8 of Cups to the 6 of Cups. That's leaving one situation to following your intuition towards another, your instincts towards another, towards this past crush, the 6 of Cups. All right, 6 of Swords, what's that? That's the resisting the change. That's once you know a thing, you can't unknow it, and you're going back and seeking what's familiar, and you're like tripping yourself up to the King of Cups, and that is what is making you upset. The King of Cups, he's the romantic, okay? And I love this one in this deck. He's got a tattoo on his head. And they all have badass haircuts. Oh, hairdresser, it's a thing. I like it. Anyways. But when he's in reverse, he's thinking with his heart only and not, and he's reacting to his emotions. And that's what the resisting of the change is. That's the reaction. You're trying to go back to seeking what's familiar, and it's causing resistance. All right, now let's get back to this. All right, the self-taughtness, the Hierophant in reverse. That's wise. This is what you know. The give and take of exchange of funds. So it's teach yourself how to exchange back and forth, give and take, the flow. I feel like 8 of Coins, mastering your craft slowly. Hangman, when you don't know what to do, I feel like breadcrumbs, the trail of breadcrumbs. Finding it, like you pick one up, then you find another one, then you find another one, and then you find another one until you've reached your destination. It's like one step at a time. And this is like a solid foundation here of go back to, like, I mean, like, do what you know, what you're self-taught about, like, how to, like, make it the flow work. Give and take of, like, I feel like financials, too. Like, I scratch your back, you scratch mine. That's the vibe, and that's the and that's what's going to make you feel more comfortable about this whole thing. All right, so we're going to move the fuck on. We're going to need a rebel card because I want to lighten up the fucking mood. And I might have to say that problems resolved, third eye, throat chakra. That is your fucking card. That is just speak up on your intuitions and trust. Winning. You got a good thing going. Don't ruin that shit. Alright. Now, moving the fuck on again. We're going to get an oracle card. This is a message from the universe. It's just something you need to hear right now because you are the universe. Alright, so Virgo, if you like this video, let me know in the comments. I love all the juicy little details because at this point I'm totally invested. You got 2. Alright. And also don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't yet. Hit all the buttons. I fucking love it. If I make you feel some sort of way, make me feel some sort of way and hit all my buttons. Anyways, okay. So, you got 2 cards, all right? And yes, I am fucking reading them, all right? Tarot fell out, okay? This is like my disclaimer. And I love this card. This is a tarot. And I'm starting to notice when this card comes up, it's like the universe has been speaking me through the, like, I know it's on a different level. Whenever this card comes out, this is those significant messages from the universe that I got them. All right. Anyways, tarot. A tarot reading will inspire, give guidance, and I just heard you better give respect to it. That's funny. Anyways, and I'm not saying that sounded really mean. How do I say this? I'm just going to read this, okay? A tarot reading will inspire, give guidance, and create new paths for you. A reading is objective. There is no external authority deciding if you have been good enough to be rewarded or bad enough to have something taken away. For everything in the outside world is a reflection of the inner. Allow a reading to be what it is, objective material, flowing from your higher self to alert you to the truth and essence of you. A reading can show you where your life potential is. However, if you're not willing to make the changes that are being shown to you or brought you to have a reading, nothing will change. Each experience gives you the opportunity to move away from fearful thinking. You have the potential to be whomever you want. Now, I don't like the tone that the tarot, that I said that, and like, you better respect the tarot, but I feel like, because it's just universal laws that we work on with tarot, it's just the ebb and flow of exchange of energies, everything. When you think of everything in terms of energy, I'm just like sitting here rubbing this, like, because I mean, tarot's not angry, tarot's not like that, and like, you not better do anything, your creature choice. That's why I don't like it. Like, don't tell anyone what they should and shouldn't respect. And then I just go, but I do, though. And it's so... Perspective. All right, we're going to move the fuck on. You are loved. I could go on. I feel like that's a whole nother... that's a video in its own. All right, create a new way to be in your life. Return to love. You have the support and love of the universe as you step through the veils of perceived responsibilities into freedom. Weird. All right. No one has been placed upon this earth to make you happy, just as it is not your responsibility to make anyone else happy. Weird. Your job is to feel the best you can in every moment, freeing yourself and everyone else of the idea we have to please others to be loved. You are so loved by the whole universe. Accept this love and feel all your relationships deepen, becoming more authentic and unconditional. You are loved and you are loved. Wow. I love you guys. I hope that made you feel some sort of way. Oh, hit all my buttons. Ring all my bells. Make some comments. Let me know how you felt. Until next time, my friends. Namaste, motherfuckers.